Okay, pre-scrapyard. Good morning. Scrap for cash. That's what I thought I had in here too. Man, I've got a little wire going on everywhere. So, what I think I can do is split this up into two bundles. This one leave them out there. I don't think they want that. Let's take this to this truck. Hell. Cords. All right. So let's concentrate on just cords. This one here don't have a whole lot of weight on it, but I do need to clean the truck out. So with that and the lights, so I've got this wire, I got a battery. That's what I could do. Put that back in. See a wire laying in there from something. A lamp, obviously. Another cord over there. Now I gotta do a better job of getting these cords cut before they get in the truck. That one goes to a lamp. That can go in there. Needs to come out. So what we have in this truck, which I think that's how this needs to go. So I got some wire. And a battery. That can be that one. And then what little stuff? Well, if I'm heading to the scrapyard, then it must be Tuesday. So, welcome for the Scrap for Cash shuttle for cash. Heading to the scrapyard. I've got this truck. I'm in Sammy Hagar. Sammy Hagar is Lexington load, period. It's all the wire. And then just a load of sheet So we're going to dump that one first. Old Red has got not a very big load on it. It's just a lot of oblong stuff. It just takes up a lot of space. It's not been organized. But I've got some wire to turn in there, and a couple batteries and a converter. So I don't know what today is going to be. You know, my aspirations are maybe a couple $100. Which is what I'm thinking it's going to be at. But we'll see when we get there. We're going to go inside first, because the only thing I really got to dump off inside is that big bucket of wire I got. We'll get rid of that, and then we can unload this one, and then hit back and grab Old Red, and that'll be the final load. I don't know how much street scrapping I'll do today. I did see a couple things out on the way up here, so when I leave, go back, if that stuff's still sitting out there, I'm gonna stop and take a look at it and see if it's anything worth keeping. But we'll be back on when we get inside and see how busy they are today. Looks like Bob's working today. Oh, Bob. I got wire hanging out down there. Or something. From this, looks like. How you doing?
I'm here.
Y'all busy? Or are you slow today?
We might have had 2 cars at one time and maybe 10 cars altogether.
I don't know what's going on, man.
The weather a little bit, man. People don't want this chilly weather, but there's so many scrappers out there now. You
Yeah.
see them argue with each other. You took mine. This is crazy.
That's funny. I've seen that on the side. I've seen that on the side of the road a couple times, arguing over a
Oh yeah.
washing machine. I'm going, is it getting that bad?
It's crazy, man. Boyfriends and girlfriends in here arguing with each other. they broke up, and the girl took the Bear Bright, and we had to tell them, man, you guys got to go. We're not taking either one of your stuff.
Go ahead, go ahead. Thank you, Bob. See you, Bob. I'll see you in a little bit. 6,060. It should be about close to 1,000 pounds.
I got you.
Thank you. Looks like they're doing some cleaning. Well, let's go unload. Shall we?
What's up, man?
What up, bub?
Another day.
You working in big equipment now?
I've been for about 6 months.
That's a good gig.
Yeah, I'm only part-time.
Why?
Yard's not busy enough.
It's that slow?
Even when we're really, really busy, we're still not busy enough to have 2 operators. I mean, I load a lot of semis, but
Right.
not Pat loads more.
That's pretty cool, man.
It's fun.
Yeah. Now, I don't think I could do that. That's finesse. Kill me. Don't kill me. Right there. Why I hate bed rails. They hook onto everything. Stab you, poke you. All kinds of shit like that. I probably got, yeah. Well, that can stay. This definitely has to come off. That's got to come off. And that's got to come off.
What is it, JUE?
6443. I'll never remember that.
There you go.
You are the man.
You're the man.
Shit, I ain't nothing.
Hey, Foster, you see when that old style
Yeah, that thing weighs a ton, folks. That That's an old white sewing machine. Not white, color white, but white, name brand white. Missed one. Get out of the way so I don't get hit with this thing. Really? Yes. Still hooked on up here somewhere. Ow! Ow! Take it! Okay. Will kill me. Ow. Hate these things. Hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. That's about what I figured this load was. Really? I think I locked my door once. Didn't know it. Reached in and unlocked it and set off an alarm I didn't know I had. So, well, let's do this. Let's do a weigh and pay, which ain't much. 900 pounds. 900 pounds unclean steel. Steel at 140 a ton. $63. They gave me number one wire. 29 pounds for $37.70. So this load from Lexington paid $100.70. So what we saw there on that first dump, and you heard that from a couple of the employees too, that it's slow. You know, the one guy, they've got him on part-time basis because people just aren't bringing scrap in. So what I foresee happening here is scrap in this area is going to start dropping. And from what they told me, and it makes sense. You know, the price of steel is tied to the stock market, and the stock market's taking hits right now. So we're officially entered a bear market yesterday. So I expect this to get a lot tougher than it is right now. You know, showing up with what I just had, you know, instead of making $100, you end up making $30 or $40, and at that point, then you've got to rethink your priorities? When does it become no longer cost efficient to run 2 or 3 trucks picking up scrap? Or do you do what I think is you just start being selective and hoarding, if you have the capability to do that, and sit on it? Then that becomes problematic, especially if that goes on for a period of time, because you'll end up with a tremendous amount of scrap, which I've got a decent amount behind the barn now that needs to go. So, but you're seeing it, I'm seeing it, and I'm hearing it from them. They're feeling the hit. You know, like Bob was saying in the drive-thru, people are fighting over scrap. Oh, that's just crazy. I mean, there's things in this world to fight over. Scrap ain't one of them. I mean, Lord, I'm not going to chase somebody down and beat them up for... Now, granted, if somebody tries to run me off the road like that guy did before to get in front of me to pick something up, then yeah, I'm going to have a conversation with that guy. If you watch the video of that, I even helped him in the end load it on his truck because he couldn't lift it. So, but I'm not into fighting somebody over scrap. That's just not going to happen. Hey, you never know what people mindset is these days. You know, that's not how I want to go out. You know, that's going to be in my obituary. I was shot and killed over a stove. That ain't gonna happen. So I'm cleaned out a few things, but still got a ways to go here. So I've got the wire, the 2 batteries, converter, extruded aluminum, a couple bags of cans, about 3 radiators, and a little bit of metal. I mean, not a tremendous amount. Let's see if we can squeeze $100 out of this load before they drop prices, which is coming. Guarantee it. Go slow, because we're working, but yet that bucket ain't moving. I don't see nobody working. I see him standing around talking. It must be a government job. Howdy, boys. Well, this is the second run to the scrapyard. Old Red. We've got some batteries and wire, some radiators, some aluminum, converter, some sheet. Just trying to squeeze out what we can squeeze out and unload a couple trucks in the process. Eventually, I'm going to get old Black Betty going. Just take all the aluminum that I got in her in and get rid of it. But we'll see just how, if it business is picked up or not. It's 1:20. And this is the 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock hour is usually when they start picking up, but I'm not seeing it, or it's not started yet, one or the other. So we'll go inside with our stuff first and then unload the little bit of stuff I got in the back, which ain't much. And I saw somebody racing in here to get in front of me. But as you can see, didn't work because there was already somebody in front of him. And I got Tyler back, which is the good thing. Not that I have a problem with Bob, but Tyler knows more about these converters, I think, than Bob does. In my experience, since I've been doing this, you know, see that guy's injecting himself into the business of somebody else, and he can't stand still. He's constantly got to be moving or moving his legs. Watch him. Watch him. Do I get in? Do I stand up and wait? What do I do? I just wait on him. Oh, I've said it many times. Tyler, Tyler, and Bob. The show, the show, the show. Bump, bump, boom, bump, 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 bump. Big day. What's up, buddy? It's all them. That's it. No, no. That's probably going to take the longest. You want to figure out which one is worth the most. That's all that.
You can wipe those cans.
And that is everything.
Get these sent over and see what they come back. We'll see what they come back.
Y'all been busy?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's been, I mean, we'll have a couple people come in and wave stuff. Excuse me. But I mean, not even like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday wasn't that bad.
Huh. Oh, what's going
These
on, man?
prices, man. Everybody's either going and sucking all the alleys dry, getting little bits of stuff,
Yeah.
or they're holding it all.
Yeah.
That's we've got lots of guys that are coming in. They'll bring cans in and stuff like that, but everything else, they're talking about they're waiting for the prices to go back up. It's like,
Good luck.
Be a while. Yeah.
That's gonna be a while.
Guys are always like, well, what's gas prices got to do with copper? If the gas prices are up, so should copper. It's like,
Don't work like that,
doesn't
man.
make any sense.
It don't work
what
like
are you
that,
talking?
dude.
It costs us more to transport it. We
Yeah.
can't pay you more.
Yes. Yeah. Everything.
Exactly.
Everything's tied transporting it.
Yeah. It's like when they're
My wife
spending
was bitching
$1,000
about that
extra on
store.
gas, the hell, that's going to come out of that.
Yeah.
She was bitching about the store last night, how much, she don't go to the store often,
Yeah.
I do all that. About the prices of even crackers went up. I said, you got to figure when the gas goes up,
Everything goes up.
everything's going to come back on up.
It's got to get to that store somehow.
They'll hit that same profit margin regardless. They're
Yeah.
not going to go down on their margins. They'll come up on price.
And people will pay for it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, a lot of the stuff they know, what are you going to do without it? Like with the whole COVID thing with toilet paper and everything.
Right.
They jacked all the prices and then
Right.
they shortened the supply on it. What were you going to do about it? You knew you had to have it.
We're not selling that
When that
much.
happened, my sister in Virginia, I guess there was a cell somewhere up there. She went and bought big mega rolls of Charmin, and she fucking sent them to all of us in the family.
That's
But
the
then
shit.
that
That's
truck-
why people. That's why we were having that.
Yeah,
issue.
that's why we were out.
People
Then
were
that
doing
trucking
that
company
shit.
I worked for over at Springboro.
So
place
I'll
is-
go ahead and let you know now that one is for sure your most expensive.
That one is.
It's
Okay.
158.
Moving that shit around. That fell off just then. things, they grab onto everything. You piece of shit. Hate them with a passion. Let's do our weigh and pay. Those two batteries were $8.40. Those two bags of aluminum cans was $6.24. That converter that I found in Lexington paid $158. Those 6 or 7 pieces of extrusion, it was 15 pounds, paid $8.70. The radiators paid $9.86. I had 380 pounds of unclean sheet, which surprises me. Paid $26.60. And the wire paid $31 for a total of $248.80. And add that with the first load, that makes it about a $355 day. And I think earlier I said I was hoping for 2, so I beat that expectation. Well, that's it. That's the Tuesday run. That's what we made. Sorry, I heard something flapping back here. I thought something came out of the truck, but it was a bungee cord. So that was, I've got something rolling around back here. I think it's a lamp I left in there. So I've got both trucks emptied. The wire, both those wires, for the most part, came from that one dumpster in Lexington that I've hit a couple times. That's been very generous with wire. Other than that, not bad. Not a bad day. Let's see what else we can get into, shall we? And thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all taking the time out of your busy days and watching my stupid ass videos. And I appreciate the subscribers. I'm getting close. So hopefully within the near future we'll have that 1,000 subscriber show. So I'll keep making them for y'all as long as y'all keep watching them. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Scrap for Cash out. I would have normally went if I didn't realize you were going 20 mile an hour, woman. This is killing me to drive by this thing and not pull in and, you know, pick his stuff up. But I can't do it. This road is just not conducive to stopping and picking stuff up at. Can't impress upon you how bad I hate these things. But what am I gonna do? Not pick them up? Harry, if you don't get out of the way, you're gonna get killed. You're just gonna get killed. You know, I could make side rails out of these. I might be able to use them. That may have been a worthwhile stop after all. What's up, man? They weren't using that. Thank you. I mean, that when you pull up to pay at the drive-thru window and the spotty odor emitting from the guy. Jesus Christ. Well, looks heavy. Don't it look heavy? It's got that heavy look to it. Oh, it's heavy. Oh. That really bit about killed me just now. I could probably take all that actually, or most of it anyway. Metal, metal, more metal. That's pretty much it. A lot of houseware stuff. Might be a little something here. That's attached. Can't take that. I can take that. Assuming that these are, well, don't be wrong. A little something there. Batteries I can take. Metal? I believe it is. A little something, something. Keep looking for a little bit. There's some more batteries. And a little bit of wire. Not terrible. For after a scrapyard run. Aluminum. I take aluminum. I'm just looking in dumpsters, guys. You don't have to do all that. Don't see any reason to bring out the big guns. Well, a farmer and his pig, his prize sow, are walking through the pasture one day, and the sow turns to the farmer and says, "Farmer Bob, you've made a pretty good life here for me and my kids. which I've had several of, you know, and you give us someplace warm to stay, you give us a lot of food, all kinds of food. You know, when one of us gets sick, then, you know, that guy in that van shows up and he ends up doing something to them, and then a few days later they're better. And I mean, you just take awful good care of us, and I just don't know whether or not you know that we appreciate that. We appreciate the fact you're taking such good care of us. You and Farmer Martha. You know, you all have been really good to us. And Farmer Bob turns to him and says, well, you know, you've been really good to us. It's, you know, you take care of us, we take care of you. And then the pig, they walk on a little bit longer, and the pig starts thinking about it. And the pig goes, well, she says, I just don't, there's some things that happen that I don't understand that maybe you could shed some light on, so I could tell the other ones, you know, we could kind of realize what's going on, because there's some things that are happening that confuse us. And Farmer Bob stops and leans up against the fence post and says, well, Kelly, which was the sow's name, go ahead and ask whatever. I mean, I want you to be comfortable. If there's something you don't understand, well, if I can help you, I'll help you. So Kelly says, well, you know, like I said, you take really good care of us, you know, and you bring that feller by every now and then, and me and him have a wonderful evening together. And then I'll have some children, and I'll keep them for a little while. Then you put them in a pen of their own, and I see them all the time, and they're getting bigger, and we're talking, and they're saying how much they enjoy it. They get plenty of food and shelter, and if somebody gets sick, that fella in that van shows up. You just take really good care of us. But then Martha comes out, and she'll pick out some and tell them, you know, well, we got to go to market. We're going to the market. And then they all, you know, you load them up in that van, in that trailer, and then we don't see them no more. And we're just kind of concerned, or wondering, you know, where's this market at they go to? You know, we see Farmer Martha come back, but then I don't see my kids no more, and I'm assuming they're at the market. I just don't know how long it takes to go to the market and buy stuff, because every time you tell me you go to the market, you come back with feed or something for the farm, or hammers or nails, or you always buy something. Well, the farmer smiles, a little small smile, and he says, well, you know, you're intelligent enough to understand this. You know, when you have children, once we wean them from you, we take them away and we put them in a pen on their own. We fatten them up, because we want them fat when we take them to market, because that's just the circle of life. I mean, we turn them into pork chops and ham and sausage and bacon and stuff like that, stuff that we can sustain ourselves on. So then the pig looks down at the ground and looks back up at the farmer and says, so what you're saying is you kill them? And the farmer says, well, I mean, not to put too fine a point on it. I mean, yes, but we're not killing them for fun. We're killing them for food. That's how we continue to live. That's how you continue to live. You know, it sustains us, therefore we can sustain you. So they walk on a little bit more, and the pig's thinking about what the farmer told him. And then they come to the big oak tree by the pond, next to the pasture where the cattle are. And the pig stops and says, well, so if I'm understanding you right, what you're saying is, when they get fat enough, you take them to market, and then you turn them into food. He said, that's exactly right. That's what we do. Then the pig looked at him with honest eyes and said, well, when is Martha going to market? Because I don't know how much fatter she can get.
Asshole.